This telecast is copyrighted by the Bar Association of Erie County for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the show without the Bar Association's consent is prohibited.
Good evening, everybody. Thanks for tuning in and welcome to the Bar Association of Erie County's 134th Annual Awards Program. I'm Hugh Russ, and I'm joined tonight by my co-host, Jill Bond. Jill's down on the field. How you doing down there, Jill?
Thanks, Hugh. You know what? I'll tell you, this is a great night to celebrate our Legends of Law. We are so happy that you're all here with us tonight. You can really feel the energy in the air.
You sure can feel that energy. It should be a big night. Before we get into the action, however, we'd like to take a moment to thank the sponsors of tonight's event. This event wouldn't be possible without these amazing teammates.
And now let's take you down to the field to present our 2021 Legends of Law.
The Special Service Award is given to a lawyer whose exceptional service to the profession has contributed to the good and welfare of the Bar Association of Erie County and its members.
Our awardee tonight is Buffalo's longest-serving public defender. He has provided an unbelievable 57 years of exceptional service to our community and to the profession. In the words of his colleagues, Mr. Berry taught generations of public defenders that whomever their client, the job was to stand tall as the lead blocker between the client and jail. Daniel is a force in the courtroom, doing so much impactful work, always with grace, civility, and good humor. This year's Special Service Award winner is Daniel E. Berry, Jr.
I want to thank the Bar Association for recognizing me as a public defender for this Special Services Award. And I will accept it on behalf of all public defenders who do the noble work of defending people in the criminal justice system. In addition, the Bar Association is a cohesive organization, at least an attempt to try to get lawyers together for their own collegiality. And I personally have been in the public defender business for over 50 years. I love every minute of it. I've tried thousands of cases. I've represented over 50,000 people, and I love every minute of it and wish I could do it for another 50 years. Thank you, Bar Association.
The Award of Merit is reserved to recognize extraordinary circumstances. Traditionally, the award has been presented to someone who exhibits the exceptional attributes to which lawyers aspire.
Tonight we recognize a dynamic duo that worked tirelessly to keep the lights on in our courtrooms as the COVID-19 pandemic raged. And they succeeded. Collaborating with the BAEC at every turn, they demonstrated exceptional commitment to the bench, to the bar, and to the community during unprecedented and unexpected disruptions and challenges to the provision of legal services. This year's Award of Merit winners are Andrew B. Isenberg and Daniel J. Marren.
Hi, everyone. It's a delight and a true privilege to be with all of you virtually in digital format on the big screen at the Transit Drive-In. I never thought I would be projected this way. Somewhere at the drive-in, I am seated in my car or savoring the fresh air with my wife and part of my family, sharing this special moment with all of you. I very much want to thank the Bar Association of Erie County for honoring me and Dan Marren, the senior partner of our HJD law firm, Marren and Isenberg, with the 2021 Award of Merit. I also want to thank Judges Feroleto, Ogden, and Scott, who is looking down at us from above, together with Bob Elardo and Daniel Berry, for the well-deserved recognition they are receiving this evening. On a personal level, throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, I remain inspired by a beautiful Psalm of David which says, "Open for me the gates of justice, I shall enter them and thank God." In Hebrew, it said, "Pikhu li shari tzedek, avo vam odeh." I joke with my friends that I literally have the key to the gates of justice, the master key to Old County Hall and the Erie County Courthouse. But in reality, it has been all of you, together with our judges and outstanding non-judicial employees, who have managed to keep the gates of justice open. You are all the master key, and without the amazing work of hundreds of dedicated lawyers and the leadership of the Bar Association through Presidents Bridget O'Connell, Oliver Young, Hugh Russ, and Ann Noble, justice would not prevail. I want to make a point of acknowledging both sets of my moms and dads who are here today, as well as my wife Jennifer and my children Aaron, Emma, and Elliot. They remain my bedrock and inspiration. They teach me so much. I love you all. I also have to give a special thank you to the attorneys and judges who have helped shape me into the person I am today. While I cannot name all of them, and some of them are no longer with us, I want to give a special thank you to Judges Denman, Piggott, Green, Townsend, Feroleto, and Carter, as well as attorneys Nate Weiss, Stuart Gelman, Michael Babbitt, Frank Offerman, Tom Casano, and Josephine Greco. For much of my life and career, they have been my mentors and inspiration. I hope to continue to keep them proud and honor their outstanding work. Lastly, since this is all happening on October 27th, please join me in wishing my youngest son, Elliot, a happy birthday. He will soon be driving the roads of Western New York, so watch out. Much of what we do for our children. I hope and pray we continue to set the path of justice forward for them all. Thanks again.
I want to say thank you to the Bar Association of Erie County, the Board of Directors, the Awards Committee, and anyone else who was involved in me getting an award. I'm especially grateful because I've been a member of the Bar Association my entire career. It's the bar I've been most involved in, the one I've been most dedicated to. So to get an award from the Bar Association of Erie County means very much to me, more than words can describe. I also want to congratulate the other awardees. These people are amazing. These are people I've looked up to, I respect, and I'm humbled to be in the same panel as them. So congratulations to you. I kind of laughed when I was told I got the award. I said, look, I don't know if I'm deserving of it, but if the Bar Association wants to give me an award for doing my job, well, that's great. I'm not going to give it up. But I think it's really more emblematic of the tireless efforts of our 8th Judicial District team. Once Judge Feroleto became the AJ 12 years ago, that's something she emphasized throughout, is that we are a team. And nothing could be a better example of that than what happened in the past year or so. It's horrible the way it came about. The COVID pandemic has touched all of us. We've either known someone who has died, who's gotten sick, many of our own members, in fact, and we paused to reflect on those people and thank them. But the team of the 8th Judicial District, it's amazing. The efforts of the IT people, I can't even begin to describe to you the efforts that the IT people did, from taking us from what is now the new normal to the former in-person mode. They had to wire and connect all of us up. And it's important to note that the courts were never closed. We were open for essential operations. We had different operations, but we were open throughout. So from the IT people to the court managers, the resource coordinators, the chief clerks, deputy chief clerks, it's through their efforts, really, that we were able to be here where we are now. And of course, the leadership of Judge Feroleto was simply amazing. Her stability, she's as solid as a rock, her empathy, and her overall concern about the safety of the public and the court employees was paramount. While all the rest of us were running around losing our heads, Judge Feroleto was able to keep her calm and cool, and she was an amazing leader, and she's well deserving of the award that she receives today. And of course, I'm riding coattails on Andrew Isenberg. As Andrew likes to joke around, there's the firm of Marren and Isenberg. He says I'm the senior partner. Well, I remind him that he's the managing partner, and that he really was the one that ran things as far as the day-to-day type of activities. Andrew's knowledge is without compare. I mean, he knows things, he knows how to implement things, and we were able to vent on each other, but it's because of him that we were able to hold it all together, him and Judge Feroleto. Finally, and most important for me from a personal standpoint, I want to thank my family, especially my much better half, Patty. Patty, you did not complain once. You stuck through me. You let me vent on you and go on through all this craziness. And all I can say is that because of that, I get this award. And without you, I'm nothing. So thank you to all.
The Civility Award is presented to a distinguished attorney who exemplifies the same sense of civility and decorum that characterized the career of the association's former president, Charles H. Dougherty. Charles Dougherty was always forthright and scrupulously fair, elevating the standard of integrity, honor, and courtesy in the legal profession.
This year's recipient touches worlds of colleagues and loved ones well beyond the halls of the courthouse. Known for hard work and service to all, she is a steward of programs to enhance diversity, equity, and inclusion. She often appears as a speaker for civic and community organizations, public schools, and churches. She mentors countless lawyers of color and stands ready to help others move forward, always with passion and unmatched decorum and integrity. We are pleased to present this year's Charles H. Dougherty Civility Award to the Honorable E. Jeannette Ogden.
I would like to thank those who nominated me and the Bar Association for accepting the nomination and awarding me with the Charlie Dougherty Award of Civility. I am particularly honored to receive this award because I knew Charlie Dougherty, and I know the high standards of civility that he demonstrated not only in his legal work, but throughout the community. And I am so honored to walk in his footsteps. And I work in the court system, which is adversarial by nature. And I understand that civility is quite different from zealous advocacy and from vehement dissent. All are a necessary part of the legal system. And I'm certainly honored to be a part of that system. But most of all, I would like to say that I will show my gratitude for this award by continuing to demonstrate the high standards of civility that Mr. Dougherty demonstrated so often in his career, every single day, in every single case that appears before me. Thank you so much, and enjoy the evening.
The John T. Curtin Profiles in Courage Award recognizes the truly historic tenure of the Honorable John T. Curtin. This award was created to recognize and distinguish a practitioner who exemplifies the same moral courage and sense of justice that Judge Curtin brought to the bench every day.
As the first African American appointed to the Federal District Court in Western New York, Judge Scott spent more than 3 decades on the bench amidst a daunting caseload. Notably, his contributions to our community went well beyond distinguished work in the courtroom. A champion of access to justice and a mentor and community leader, his impact and legacy will resonate for years to come, including his groundbreaking work establishing a reentry court and his commitment to Say Yes Buffalo's legal clinic. We miss him, and we applaud him tonight. Our posthumous winner of the John T. Curtin Profiles in Courage Award is the Honorable Hugh B. Scott.
Hugh Scott was more than a colleague. He was my dear friend, and therefore it is an honor to be able to share a few words about him this evening. Having been a trial lawyer for 39 years, I had the opportunity to appear before hundreds of state and federal judges, thereby giving me an education in evaluating judges. Socrates described the essential qualities of a good judge as follows: to hear courteously, to answer wisely, to consider soberly, and to decide impartially. Judge Scott had all of these qualities to the maximum and applied them daily. However, there is another quality that he had, that of judicial courage, which he epitomized. I have read and heard various descriptions of judicial courage. I choose the one that truly befits him, and that is that he had the ability to value persons in their humanity while keeping the rule of law at the center of his judicial life. Rest in peace, my friend.
The Outstanding Jurist Award is not presented annually, but when there exists a jurist whose career exemplifies the highest standards of judicial conduct for integrity, impartiality, and independence, who is knowledgeable of the law and faithful to it, who is not influenced by partisan interests, public clamor, or fear of criticism, who is patient, dignified, and courteous to all who appear before him or her, and who endeavors to improve the administration of justice and respect for the rule of law.
The court system and community owe a great debt of gratitude to the next awardee. Not even a global pandemic could ruffle her feathers as our administrative judge for the 8th Judicial District. In a time of unimaginable challenges, she seemed to be everywhere and acted with incomparable grace, humor, and intelligence. With relentless pursuit of order, she led when necessary and listened when necessary. This year's Outstanding Jurist Award goes to the Honorable Paula L. Feroleto.
Thank you very much to the Bar Association for Erie County for recognizing me as the Outstanding Jurist. I am amazed that I'm getting this award, and I think I first have to thank all of the attorneys who have gotten us through this last year and a half, who've been very patient with the courts and the judges and the technology and moving to virtual appearances and finally, hopefully getting to some in-person appearances. It's been the help of all of the attorneys that have really gotten us through this last year and a half and couldn't have done it without it. So I'm not quite sure why I'm being recognized, but I think I'm accepting this award on behalf of the legal community and the attorneys and everyone who's contributed to our success for the past year. Thanks.
Wow, what a show. Well, thank you everyone for coming out. And that'll do it for... What's this about?
A legal motion. There's still one more award to announce.
Are you sure?
I am the awards chair, Hugh. I'm pretty sure.
What do I know?
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for.
The Lawyer of the Year Award recognizes outstanding service and dedication to the legal profession and the Bar Association of Erie County. Its honoree is someone who promotes the goodwill of the profession, fosters respect, elevates the standard of integrity, honor, and courtesy, encourages the spirit of fellowship among members of the bar, protects and promotes the interests of the people and the members of the bar, the legal profession, and the administration of justice, and promotes the maintenance and protection of American institutions and principles.
This year's recipient should inspire us all. For over 3 decades, this legend of law has transformed the delivery of civil legal services to low-income people in Western New York. With compassion, innovation, and commitment, he has addressed access to justice, nurturing and building the Volunteer Lawyers Project. Under his leadership, VLP has grown not only to directly represent thousands of people in need, but also to coordinate pro bono services in courts of Western New York, too numerous to name. As he retires, we honor him with our highest award here at the Bar Association of Erie County. It is my distinct honor, personally and professionally, to present this year's Lawyer of the Year Award to Robert M. Elardo.
Thank you so much for this incredible honor. To be frank, my first reaction when I learned that I had been selected as the Lawyer of the Year was surprise. Throughout my career, I have tried to make our system of justice work better for more people. That desire has taken me to serving on planning committees with courts and bar associations, working with other programs to improve services for clients, and of course, trying to manage VLP as best as I could so we would serve more people in more meaningful ways. Each of these efforts, when looked at alone, might not seem like much, but it's rewarding and encouraging indeed that the Bar Association of Erie County has thought the cumulative product to be worthy of this prestigious award. Thank you for allowing me to serve, for always so graciously supporting my efforts in VLP, and for this wonderful recognition. Thank you.
Well, now that'll do it for our 2021 Legends of Law celebration. Jill, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks, Hugh. Uh-oh, you might want to look behind you. Hugh hasn't been dumped like that since high school. Looking good though, Hugh. Gatorade really works on you. What a great night. Thanks everyone for being with us. We've really missed you and it was so nice to be together. Get home safely and have a great night.
Are you ready? Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Where is it? Where's the treats?
Pippa?
Go get the treats. Come on. Go get the treats.
Where's your treat? Get your treat.
What are you on? Go get it.
Hugh hasn't been dumped on like that since high school. I should have just said. I should have been. That's different. Definitely different.
Still got it.
A legal motion. There's still one more award to announce.
Are you sure?
I am the awards chair, Hugh. I'm pretty sure I'm sure.
All right, go back.
You know what? You had an hour to stand. Yeah. I got to move.
I like this ref way better.